that was true. But
Hey guys, it's Alice. So it feels very like eerily quiet right now, and my hair looks a wee bit yellow in this light, but I am just in a bit of an emotional place right now, and I thought I'd sit down and chat. So I am drinking a new tea this time. It's not my salted caramel green tea. It is peppermint and lemon. Don't know how I feel about it. My sister came down to visit me basically a few weeks before. She'd spent like £16 on different teas and was like, hey, I brought you one of each. So I'm going through all these teas. Elephant in the room. I have blonde hair now. This is just like its first dye session. So some bits are lighter than others. These bits are like white. This is a bit more yellowy. I'm probably going to get it done in a couple of months again just to make it lighter. But yeah, if you haven't met me before, hi, my name's Alice and I'm going into my third year I'm in my third year of uni studying psychology. And I'm going to be honest, I'm filming this video because I kind of had a bit of a meltdown today. I got my ethics form back from my supervisor and, excuse my French, she didn't quite shit all over it, but she kind of said that I didn't have enough stuff for it to be a legitimate study, and I was like lying about not having any literature to back it up, blah 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 blah, even though I can't find any of the literature. And I was just like, you know what, I'm not in the best place, but I'm just gonna film about it, because if I'm feeling like this, there will have been people who have felt like this in the past. And just want to let people know that they're not alone in feeling like their whole world is falling apart because of university. So I love my degree. I love psychology. I find it so interesting. But third year is on a completely different level to second year. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different thing of sports. I'm not coping with it very well, I'm going to be honest. The reason that I film these videos is because I like looking back at them in however long and seeing how I've moved on from that point. I have cried twice today. One was a singular tear just as my housemate was leaving, when I kind of realised that like I am so overwhelmed and I don't know what I'm doing. So basically my dissertation has to be between 7,000 and 9,000 words, and the official due date is the 5th of May. However, we get two 2,000 word hand-ins, right? Where we get to hand 2,000 words into our supervisor, the person who's marking our paper at the end of it, and they will mark it, give us corrections and give it back to us. So although they're not the official deadlines, you are only making your life more difficult, and you are statistically more likely to get a worse grade if you don't do the draft hand-ins. So it is the 21st of November. This might not go up for a few weeks. My literature review hand-in is the 13th of December. And now in the middle of those two dates, we are having an 8-day strike at uni, which means that I am unable to get in contact with any of my university lecturers for those 8 days, which is an issue because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to find literature for my question and I can't find anything. I don't even know where to start. I am then panicking about not knowing where to start, which means that I get myself worked up, because if I can't even get the lit review done, then there's no way I'm going to be able to handle doing the actual interviews. For those of you who are interested, my question is, it's just behind the camera so I'm going to read it there, well, it's not a question, but I'm doing qualitative interviews, so my research aim is the understandings and experiences that female Christian undergraduates have of significant friendships on identity and self-expression. And I've been told that's way too broad, but I really don't know how to narrow it down because I want to find out about so much and I don't really know how to narrow it. So I'm really struggling with uni right now. It's just, yeah. The second time I cried was on the phone to my dad, because he was trying to help, bless him, and he was like, is there anyone who you can like chat to about it who's done it before, or like is there a plan you can use to like structure it? And I'm like, yes, for the overall dissertation, but for the literature review, like I have to basically summarise everything that's ever been said in this area, but I seem to not be able to find literature in this area, like qualitative literature in this area, which is what I'm struggling with, and it's really stressing me out. I might run off home next week because I'm just having a bit of a breakdown. I just kind of feel stuck. and I don't really know where to go from there. And I've got all these lovely beautiful quotes on my wall that I've stuck up. So basically I'm in my little like desk corner. I'll show you what it looks like a bit and then I'll have to resettle you. This is my desk that we're currently sat at and can't be bothered to move further back. Laptop, tea, this little shelfy bit which I quite enjoy. Light, pens, paper. I've got a little to-do list up there, calendar there, a little picture of my mum that I got sent the other day, mind map for a little review, stuff I have to do for ethics, my hand-in dates there, and then here is all my little like inspirational quotesy things that I really love. I'll read you out some of them because they have helped me, even though I've just placed the camera in front of them. Brilliant. They've helped me a lot. Just feeling less alone. I'll read you the camera once I've read them. Just feeling less alone. So basically, when I first started my dissertation, I put off actually writing anything or doing anything for my ethics because I was like, if it's not going to be perfect, there's no point in writing it. That is a lie, because if you write nothing, you get nothing. And if you write something, you could get something good. One of my favourite ones by C.S. Lewis. I found on someone's like dissertation Pinterest board, which is very useful to be feeling less alone. It says, I do not sit down at my desk to put into verse something that's already clear in my mind. If it were clear in my mind, I should have no incentive or need to write about it. We do not write in order to be understood, we write in order to understand. Which is sick. This is very close up my face, this is not a good angle. Another one of my favourites is very simple, but it's by Albert Einstein, and it says, if we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be called research, would it? Yeah boy, you're right. And then I also found some, this is so close to me, I don't like it. I also found some Bible quotes today because I was actually having a breakdown and I was like, well, there's only so much you can like turn to your friends because like they don't know how to help me either, because I don't want to talk about it and it's just stressful. So from Isaiah 41 verse 13, for I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Please help me. Another typical one from Proverbs is, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. And then one from Psalm 42 verse 3, when spirits grow faint within me, it is you who knows my way. Another one, another psalm, same psalm. Okay, so I think this is the same psalm but just different kind of translations of it. Says, this is the Passion Translation, it says, for when I was desperate, overwhelmed and about to give up, you were the only one there to help. Yeah, so the purpose of this video is just to be really honest and open about the fact that uni is really difficult. I think it's very easy to kind of show it being all fine and dandy and getting it done and being productive and all this stuff, but I have been struggling so much with being productive. The only reason I left the house today was to go to the co-op around the corner and buy ready meal mac and cheese. I'm hoping that I will film again at another point and I'll have a plan and I'll be doing well and I'll be doing great, but it's really hard. And no, I'm not going to drop out. I shall finish this if it kills me, and it probably will kill me. I don't really know what the point of this is, I just wanted to be a bit honest about it. So yeah, the next 2 weeks, what are my plans? It is a Thursday evening. Tomorrow I need to go to the gym. I need to go to the town hall because I need to get my parking permit. Whether I do that tomorrow or Saturday, that's whatever. Yeah, tomorrow will again be more work, trying to do work. You know when you're so overwhelmed that you actually can't seem to physically make yourself do the work, because if you think about what you're going to do because you don't know how to do it, you're going to burst into tears at any minute. And then on Saturday night, I'm going to my friend Thea's for dinner and staying over because the next day she is speaking at the 11 on campus, which is a service that we both go to. I haven't been able to go to that much recently because of work, but I quit my job at the coffee shop because I would fail my degree if I still worked 2 full days a week rather than not working at all, and I'm fortunate enough to not be desperate for the money, so that's really useful. And then next week, what am I doing? Monday is the first day of the strike, so when I would normally have uni 10 until 6, I will not, so I'll be working on my lit review. Tuesday again, working on lit review, and students in the evening is a students' Christmas party. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week I need to go to the gym all of those days, because then on Wednesday I might try and go home, although I normally do a group on Wednesday of just like a couple of girls to see if anyone wants to hang out on that day, and I cancelled it this week, so I might have to cancel it next week as well, or just suggest that we do something in the morning. But yeah, that's my life. If anyone is also going through like a tough time at uni or anything like that, then please let me know. I'd love to pray for you, and I'd also love to just like hear any like tips or tricks on how you kind of help yourself to feel better. I'll go through a couple of things quickly before my thing dies that make me feel better, but tea makes me feel better, candles make me feel better, watching Christmas films with my housemates makes me feel better, talking to my friends. I'm not really planning many social events because that takes up a lot of time, and I don't have that time to just frivolously throw away, even though it's not throwing away, because time you enjoy wasting is not time wasted. What else calms me down? One of the things that helps me focus is I write down on a post-it note everything that's on my mind and stick it to my desk, and then it makes me a bit more able to focus. Lo-fi music, I'm such a white girl when I say that, but lo-fi music to study to is the one. Trying to remember to be grateful for things. I stopped doing my 3 things I'm grateful for a day for about 6 months, and I need to try and get back into it, because I think being grateful for little things each day really does change your perspective, so I need to do that. But yeah, if you've made it to the end, thank you so much for listening to me. There wasn't really a purpose for this video. I think I always feel like my videos have to kind of have a strong meaning, or they have to serve a purpose or give advice or have like a directed goal. There keeps being noises in my flat, it's really creeping me out. But yeah, it's my channel just to talk and put videos up that I can look back on and remind myself where I was at. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you all had an amazing day, and I will see you next Monday, hopefully with another video. Bye.